Well, hello there do. It's only me, Leonard, broadcasting as usual from Studio B here in the Giggle Mill in Haslingden, north of Manchester. Studio B means that the resident engineer is, as always, Adolf Apfelstrudel, a very, very sweet chap from Berchtesgaden in Bavaria, which is in Germany, as you know. Adolf, unfortunately, is a strict disciplinarian and refuses me any more than 12 digital megaburgers per broadcast. This means I'm denied the privilege and honour of letting you see and hear my world-famously forgettable rendition of Nessun Dorma. During the WAR, Adolf was severely injured and refuses therefore to appear in person before the camera because people might be very upset by what they see. But just occasionally he will wave using a gloved hand, again because of the injuries he got to his hand in the you-know-what. So I will ask him if he's interested, Adolf, if he's interested in waving to you today. Any chance, Adolf, that you might wave to the audience? You'll think about it? He's going to think about it for a few seconds. So we'll keep hoping and we'll just see. Adolf? Oh, he's in one of those moods. Gets a bit horsey at this time of the day. Well, I have two little Nordic tales today. Tales from the land of Valhalla. About our friends Sven and Ollie. And one summer they set off to the far, far north of Sweden to hunt deer. And they got one of those little planes that can take off on water, seaplane I think they call them, just a two-seater, a little bit of space for luggage and a pilot. And they land in this real, miles from nowhere, full of trees and midges and stuff like that. And they bag 6 deer, all big ones. After 2 days of stalking and hunting, they bagged 6 big deer. So they said to the pilot, we're ready to go home now, we've just got 6 deer. And the pilot says, I'm sorry, but he said, we've only got room for 4. So Sven says, oh, we don't need to be bothering about that. He said, last year the pilot agreed to overload a little bit, so we took the 6 with us then, and how about doing the same today? So Ollie said, oh yes please, we've won, we'll give you one of the deer when we get home. So the pilot reluctantly agrees. He was one of the cautious types, and they all get aboard and they strap, put the 4 deer into the luggage bay and strap 1 deer on each wing. And they set off, and they hadn't gone very far before they crashed. And they were all in reasonably good condition considering, although the deer were already dead. And Sven and Ollie crawl out, and the pilot said, everybody all right? So Sven and Ollie said, yes, we're fine. He said, so Ollie says, where do you think we are? So Ollie says, I think we're in the same place we crashed last year. Thank you. A little bit later that year, Sven and Ollie went fishing. And they hired a rowing boat on the lake, not far from Stockholm, and out they rowed. And the place they went to, oh, the fish, oh my God, they couldn't count them. There was that many So they load them on board, and when they're just about to finish, one says to the other, Sven says to Ollie, "How will we must remember this place," he said. "We must remember this spot. How will we mark the spot so we can find it again tomorrow?" So Ollie thinks, and he said, "Well, we could put an X on the bottom of the boat." So Ollie says, "But we might not get the same boat tomorrow." "Thank you. Thank you." "Oh, that'll be 2 o'clock. It's these oats, you know, they don't have keep you regular. Thank you, and good night, folks."